Hello guys, this is Dr. Possibility from Excel Academy. Kindly make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure that you register with Excel Academy. In this tutorial, I'm just going to explain my part 13 of system histology. So please make sure that you watch my part 1 to part 12. Let's quickly look at some few slides. So the first question is name the slide. So if you look at this slide, this is just the prostate gland. And then label the part marked with letters. So if you look at A is just the prostatic gland, B is just the fibromuscular stroma, and the C is the most important part of the prostate gland, and this is just the corpus amylacum. Let's quickly move on and look at the next slide. So this slide is the same slide, but here we have also projected some important cells such as the basal cells and also the secretory cells. So the name of the slide is just the prostate gland. Label the part marked with letters. So A is just the basal cells, B is just the secretory cell, and C is the corpus amylacum. Let's quickly move on and look at this slide. Name the slide. So if you look at this slide, this is just the vas deferens. What type of epithelium is lined by the structure? So this vas deferens is just lined by an epithelium which is known as the what? Pseudostratified columnar epithelium with stereocilia. Okay, let's quickly move on and look at the next slide. Name the slide. So we are still looking at the same slide. So this slide is just the vas deferens, and then label the parts marked with letters. So if you look at A is just the stereocilia, like I stated. The type of epithelium in the vas deferens, it is a pseudostratified columnar epithelium with stereocilia. Then if you look at B is just the epithelium which is the pseudostratified columnar epithelium. Then if you look at C is just the basal cells. So you know the basal cells are the cells which are normally found under the epithelium. Then we have D, which is just the lamina propria. Let's quickly look at this slide. So this slide is, name the slide. So this slide is just the medulla portion of the adrenal gland. Label the parts marked with letters. So the parts marked with letters, which is the green part. So this is just the chromaffin cells. So the chromaffin cells are the cells of the adrenal gland. So let's quickly move on and look at this slide. Name the slide. So this slide is still the adrenal gland, and specifically we have projected the medullary part. Then label the parts marked with letters. So A is just the chromaffin cells, and then B are just the ganglion cells, and then lastly C are just the sinusoid. Okay, so let's quickly move on and look at this other slide. So name the slide. So if you look at this slide you might confuse this slide with the fallopian tube, but this is not the fallopian tube. Instead, this is just the seminal vesicle. Label the part shown by the arrow. So the part shown by the arrow is just the seminal vesicle gland. So let's quickly move on and look at the next slide. Name the slide. So this slide now, this is the fallopian tube. Label the parts marked with letters. So the first part is just the longitudinal smooth muscles, then we have the circular smooth muscles, and C is just the lumen, and lastly D is just the mucosa folds. Thank you very much guys for joining me. This was Dr. Possibility from Excel Academy. Please make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure that you register with Excel Academy.